Hello everyone, this is Rezi, and today we're going to be doing another video looking at another part of my Resident Evil collection. So the last few videos we've been looking at figures and statues, but today we're going to delve in and start looking at some of the games I own. Here we go. So we're going to start on the Resident Evil. These are all PAL editions, by the way, because I'm from the UK. We're going to be looking at the GameCube ones. Here we go. Resident Evil on the GameCube. I originally got this on release. I actually queued up on the day it came out. When I say queued up, I think there was a queue of maybe one. Not many people really playing this, to be fair. I'm sure that, like, throughout the world people played it, but I mean, people probably queuing up, I don't know, for FIFA or something like that. I mean, it was before the Call of Duty come out, but it was never mainstream, was it? Let's face it, not a lot of people had GameCubes to start off with. This is one of my favourite games of all time. Resident Evil Remake on the GameCube. I absolutely love this game. You have 2 discs, one for Chris, one for Jill. I have played this game. I've just lost track on how many times I've played this game. Just so many times. And I still love it. I mean, I've just recently completed the walkthrough on the channel. And that was on the PlayStation 4, but I love it. Another game that I just can't stop playing. Resident Evil 2. I'm still playing this to this day, always. Mostly I play it now on the PlayStation Vita. I've got it, and especially if I go to work or if I'm going away or something like that, I just tend to play it all the time. I mean, replay value is fantastic because obviously you've got Claire A, B, and Leon A and B, so there's just loads to do in it. I just don't get bored of it, if I'm being honest. I just love it. Here's the GameCube version. I think this one was... I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I played the actual GameCube version. I think it was taken from the PlayStation version. I don't think it was from the PC version, which was a bit more enhanced. But, I mean, I'll play any of them, to be honest. And the same with this next one, Nemesis. Fantastic. You don't make them like this anymore, do they? Though I'm hoping that Resident Evil 2 is more like the original, like the first remake. Resident Evil 4. I actually got the console for this one. Let me just have a quick little... There's the console there. We'll look into that one day. We'll take that out. But yeah, I mean, I got the play Resident Evil 4. Got the console for it. Just when I first played this, I'm trying to think what year it came out off the top of my head. Was it 2005? Let me have a look. 2000. Definitely wasn't. Yeah, 2005. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been 11 years. So, but yeah, I mean, when I first played that, I was just blown away. And to this day, I still play it. And the game is it is a masterpiece. Some people say it was like the start of the decline when it comes to Resident Evil. But for me, I mean, 4 in itself was a masterpiece. It was just ahead of its time when it came out. Yeah, the last classic Resident Evil was, I think it was, yeah, Code Veronica X. Oh, was it the last one? I'm trying to think. I know you had Outbreaks on, but as one of like the main titles, I mean, let's face it, this one should have been Resident Evil 3. But yeah, I originally played this one first, obviously when it came out on the Dreamcast, which is over here somewhere. Again, I mean, to be honest, I bought the I've bought the Dreamcast 4 solely for this game. If a game comes out on a console I haven't got, I will go and buy the console, to be honest. I've done it with like 3DS. I wasn't really interested in or getting a 3DS, I'll be honest, but I mean there's some great games on it which I've played. But as soon as like Revelations was coming out and stuff, I got that. I got a Dreamcast. I got a GameCube because at the time, a lot of people were choosing like PlayStation 2 and that, and all I remember hearing was like the deal Capcom had done with Nintendo, and for me it was just, I did that. To me, I'm not gonna lie, I did get a PlayStation 2 as well, but the Dreamcast, the GameCube. Just as a Resident Evil fan, I mean, just look at that. It was just a wonderful time to play Resident Evil. Now we're going to the Wii. Not as much on the Wii. Obviously, Nintendo kind of, and the bond between Nintendo and Capcom seemed to have, I don't know. I mean, you had Revelations, but it seemed to have faded recently. You did have Zero and the remake, and at the time, because I hadn't played them for a while, it was nice catching up with them. Resident Evil 4 on the Wii is probably one of the best versions. The graphics aren't the best, but when it comes to the controls, they were just unbelievable. Maybe a bit too easy, to be honest, because you're pulling off headshots constantly, but great. But I mean, for the Wii, these two stand out because I mean they're not exclusive anymore because they come on the PSN. But at the time, these are fantastic games. Really, and you know what, the very quite lengthy, really massive games, to be honest, and quite a challenge. Some of the bosses, but no, it's great to see a different perspective. You know, like when you go into Raccoon City and seeing we see a lot of added things as well. Like I've just not long playing Resident Evil, the Dark Side Chronicles, and there's a few bits where you see like William Birkin, you know, like different I wouldn't say angles, just different scenes and different cutscenes with him. It's dead interesting. Really good games. If you ever, I mean, if you can play them, obviously you need to have either a Wii, which is probably the cheapest way to go, or if you got like a PlayStation 3 with the Move control and the camera. Doesn't work as good though, I must admit, than the Wii version. The camera, you have to calibrate it all the time. I don't know why that is, but yeah, picked them up. PlayStation 2 was a strange time because they did have quite a few games. And like, if you look at the GameCube, I mean, you got 6 games here. I mean, you've actually got, I know you got 6, we've got 2 there. The Outbreak, they were good, but they're probably too ahead of its time, to be honest. An Outbreak now would probably be amazing. At the time, I mean, I wasn't online at the time when that come out. Let me have a look what year that come out. I'm trying to find it. Where's the year? It's usually lurking somewhere. Oh yeah, 2003. I mean, I wasn't playing online at that 2003, I don't think, and a lot of people weren't, and yeah, so never really played the game to its full potential. I mean, it would be fantastic if they kind of re-released it now or something like that. Maybe a bit of an update. I'm not saying do like a total revamp, but you know, like update it a little bit and bring it out now. It'd be very interesting to play, but playing them as a single player, they were good, but I mean, they were never like one of the main titles. Dead Aim. I quite like this game. I know it gets a bit of a flack, but I don't know, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure, that one for me. Survivor 2, I haven't played this for years, to be honest. I haven't got a PlayStation 2 anymore, so it broke, and I just never got around to playing it. Buying another one. So, I mean, I'm trying to think, going back a while. I did have the gun for it at one point. This is going back years when it first came out. But out of all the Resident Evils, it's probably the one where this one and the first Survivor on PlayStation 1, probably the ones I'm least familiar with. But I have played them. But I mean, I'm getting older now, so that's can't really. I mean, 2001 this come out, and I remember I got it when it come out, but I mean, we're talking 15 years ago. Just haven't played it for that long. Great game, Code Veronica X. Comes with Devil May Cry. I played it once on this, but I mostly used to play it on the GameCube, to be honest. And the Resident Evil 4. Obviously, with the Resident Evil 4, you had it updated, I believe. You had, compared to the GameCube, so I did play the 4 a bit on the PlayStation, just because it probably says here, let me have a look. Yeah, that's it. You have the exclusive Ada 1. So it kind of made the GameCube one. I mean, even though the GameCube one was first, and to be honest, looked better, it made it a bit inferior because it was just missing a lot of the cool stuff they added in this one. Moving on to the PlayStation 3. I love this game. To really gets a lot of stick, but and it's certainly not as good as 4. But is it a bad game? Not really. I mean, I have played some tripe in my life, and it's just not a bad game. It's especially on this one here, the DLC on this one. There's one called Lost in Nightmares. Fantastic. A lot of people who play Resident Evil 5 just have never played the DLC, and they've never played Lost in Nightmares, and they just don't know what you're missing out. But I mean, it's a good time to play this on the 28th of this month. It's coming out on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and I think it's only £15, and it's coming out with all the DLC in it, like a upgraded. It's not a remake, but it's more of a remaster. So yeah, definitely be playing that. I'll be doing a walkthrough on that, and I'm actually looking forward to playing it. But yeah, I got this one on launch day. I was at my local game shop at midnight. Got back home, and yeah, I have nothing but good memories of it, to be honest. Now, 6 is the one that a lot of hate and that towards. To be honest, I like the game more now than I did. I think I was initially a bit disappointed. Apart from Leon's campaign, I thought that was really good. But I can see why, even myself as a Resident Evil fan, I could see why a lot of people were just a bit confused because it had no identity, in my opinion. It was just all over the place. But I've been playing it again on the PlayStation 4, and I can still see its shortcomings, but at the same time, you can see that Capcom, they threw everything at it, and yeah, maybe they lost the vision, but you couldn't say they were lazy in it. I mean, I'd sooner have them trying and maybe not getting it right than say like a Call of Duty, or more so like a FIFA game, and they just rehash the same game for me every year. So at least he took a chance, and you got to take a chance in life. I'd sooner do that, and then if you get it wrong, then yeah, you got it wrong, but when you get it right, you get it right. I mean, he took a chance with 4, and it was amazing. The remake, I mean, they took that chance of remaking the game, and you got to have a bit of faith, but I do like it when at least they give it a go. Shall we move on from this one? Because, I mean, this is probably not my favourite Resident Evil, but I am looking forward to playing Umbrella. Umbrella Ops Corps, I forgot its name. Look at this. Umbrella Corps this month. To be honest, I think I had a lot of potential this. I just don't think the actual team that made it I don't know why, if they weren't given enough time or funding or inexperience, but I mean, you could see the actual potential behind the game, and I'm hoping they rectify that. So I'm just gonna have to move. I'm getting a cramp in my leg. So I mean, did I have fun playing it? Sure, I had fun playing it, but would it go down as a classic? Probably not. But it certainly was fun to play. Now, this was a great game. Revelations, the first one. Well, I first played it, to be honest, on the 3DS. I'd probably still prefer it on the 3DS purely because I'm just used to it. On the 3DS, it just feels like it was the original for me. Well, it was the original, but saying that, I did think I think it was good the way they bought on the PlayStation 3. A lot of people missed out on the 3DS. I think a lot of it was sales driven because it never sold that well on the 3DS. But I mean, if you ever get a chance to play it, it's a fantastic game. It's probably one of the best Resident Evil games in recent years. And then another one, a good one, is I'm currently playing this on my walkthrough, Revelations 2. I originally played it on the Xbox One, actually. I don't know why I got it on the Xbox One, but yeah, I ended up getting it again on the PlayStation 4. But fantastic game. It's definitely got the horror element back. And do you know what I mean? It's no easy ride, this game. If you come into it, and a lot of people, like, you're just gonna walk through it. I mean, it's more of a bloodbath. It's challenging. It's brutal, but at the same time, I like the Revelation as a little side spin-off for what to do. I mean, I like it. I think it's really good. We're going on to like a lot of familiar territory here. I mean, you got the Origins collection. I mean, what's not to like? You got two of the best games in the series, in my opinion, on one disc, with looking fantastic. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. Here you go, got these two films on Blu-ray. Absolutely love these films. Can't wait for the next one coming out next year. So it's going to be really cool. If you haven't watched these films, don't want to spoil it. I mean, don't hesitate to get them. They are fantastic. Deadly Silence. I remember playing this first time on the DS. I mean, it must be going back a while. Let me have a look. Yeah, 2006. And to be honest, I remember being like, wow, look at this. On a handheld. And I had a few extra like features where you were using the bottom screen for puzzles, and I think the knife as well. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it for a while. I remember playing it when it come out, but yeah, I mean, it was really good actually, to be fair. You got Mercenaries, that got a bit of a stick when it come out, but for me, I like it. I had some great times actually playing this with my brother. Yeah, when it come out, and we used to just, he had the 3DS, I had one, and yeah, they were great times. I mean, you could go on about, I mean, it was more of like an expansion, I can't even say the word, expansion, or was it? It was more like, it was a limited, it wasn't like a main game, but at the same time, it was cheap. I think I paid like £10 for it, and I've easily had £10 worth of hours out of it. Just a few little random CDs here. I've got this one, Wesker Report, really cool. But you can, to be honest, you can watch this on YouTube. It just come with, I can't remember what it came with actually. I'll have to try and remember what that came with. It came with something. I'll come back to that one. I'll put a little note on the title when I can get my brain working. Yeah, we'll just we'll bypass these. To be honest, a lot of the times these aren't even in my collection. I kind of am not a big fan of the films at all. I haven't even got the new film, and you can see I'm a massive Resident Evil collection fan, and I just don't really. To be honest, I might even just remove it from the collection. I'm just not a big fan of the films. I just don't like what they've done with them. Right, I've got the Resident Evil 6 Collector's Edition for PlayStation 3. This is still sealed. It's got like a jumper in and all other stuff. I like the box though. The box looks really cool. And there we go. We got some PlayStation 1. It's where it all began for me. I mean, I'm 37 now, so when I first played this, I've been playing Resident Evil for the whole 20 years now. You know what I mean? So I was like, what, 17? 17 when it come out. So, yeah. First Resident Evil. And then the director's cut. And then obviously, we're just going to talk about the same stuff, but obviously, Resident Evil 2, amazing. Nemesis, amazing. This one, I did play at the time. I remember not being too impressed with it. But, as I said before with the other one, I've been so long since I played this that I just can't remember it much, if I'm being honest. And then you got Code Veronica. Not Code Veronica X, obviously, but yeah, amazing game. When I played it, I loved it on the Dreamcast. And then you've got Resident Evil 2 and 3, which I thought actually ran so good compared to the PlayStation version. They're really good versions of both of these games. So if you do ever like pick up a cheap Dreamcast, I mean, you can try and get the Dreamcast, you get that quite cheap. But these games, to be honest, they still go for quite a bit on eBay. But yeah, fantastic. But yeah, so that's my Resident Evil collection so far. But we're still expanding that. So I hope you like. Still got loads more Resident Evil stuff to be showing on my collection. So I'll do another video soon, and I'll be doing another part of my Resident Evil Revelation 2 walkthrough tonight, because I want to try and finish that off before Umbrella Corps, and then obviously 5 at the end of the month. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. This has been by Rezi. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.